As Harikiranji was mentioning yesterday, he is a very ardent follower of Shankara. And when this paper arrived, it was received, he was excited and he said, "My Shankara has come." And he was very happy to receive this. Ramayana Parikrama by Akshay Krishna now.
Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Namaste, everybody. Yesterday we have heard a very beautiful talk on the Ramayana Vishwayatra. Now I will take you to the southern part of India, which is Kerala, and through the western Ghats in Wayanad district, and through my paper Ramayana Parikrama, tracing the footsteps of Sita through western Ghats of northern Kerala. Wayanad is known for its tourist. It is a major tourist hotspot of Kerala, and from my presentation, you will also understand that it is a historical and cultural hotspot of Kerala also. Ramayana Parikrama, it is conducted in the Karkidaka month according to the native Malayalam calendar, which actually falls on the August month, and it is a 24-kilometer pilgrimage walk connecting the historical shrines associated with Ramayana in the Pulpalli village, which is a mid-sized town, a village geographically, and this is initiated by Mata Amritanandamai Mud, and the first Ramayana Parikrama happened on 2005. It is envisioned to revitalize the culture of pilgrimage that was once prevalent in this area before the migration period. That happened in Pulpalli. And the migration period was in the 1950s, where the yatra actually it is a circumambulation of the 8 Devi temples through 24 kilometer. And the first spot in this yatra is Sita Devi Lavakusha temple, and which was renovated during the regime of Veera Kerala Varma Parashiraja, who is a freedom fighter. The temple festival is actually 18th to 23rd of the Dhanu month, and once when the Kerala during the time when the caste system, caste-based discrimination was prevalent, it was during this temple festival the people from all the caste joined together to perform their custom duties, like they all together conduct the temple festival, like or different castes have different duties to perform. And the temple pond of this temple is the largest in Wayanad, and a Vellatatara is beside this temple, which is the playground of Lava and Kusha. And the second, and this comes under the Pulpalli Murikkanmar Devasam. Actually, this Devasam has 3 temples, and this Devasam has about 14,809 acres before the migration period, and after that only during the migration, many of the land of this Devasam, which is deity's property, was given to many people who migrated from Travancore, and there were also many encroachments in this land, like 780 acres of this Devasam was encroached by Christian community people, and 7.56 acres was encroached by 9 Muslims, and 4.51 acres of this temple property was encroached by 21 Hindus. And the next spot in this temple is Chundakulli Sri Karingali temple, where tribals used to worship Devi from ancient time onwards. And the third spot is a very important spot, which is Shishumala Kavu, where Lava and Kusha used to play during their childhood days according to the local beliefs. And it is situated on the top of a mountain, which is now known as Sita Mount and Shasimala, and its name was Shishumala, which where the Lava and Kushas used to play during their childhood. And there are many specialities for this mountain, like there are no leeches can be found in any of this Pulpalli region. Because once while Lava and Kusha used to play during their childhood, Sita Devi found a leech on their leg by leech biting, and she cursed the leeches that no leeches will exist in this region. And now also, if you go to that place, you cannot see any traces of leeches there. And the bamboo there, you cannot find any thorns on the bamboo grass there. And there are the presently existing shrines of in this mount was built on installed on 1960s after the migration. But there were the worship of tribal gods here even a long time back by the tribe groups. And Sita Devi was worshipped by them as Alathur Devi, and the Urali tribes worshipped Guligan, and Katanaikas worshipped Mathimakkal, and Paniya community worshipped Chamayakuttan, which they believed were the gods of Sita Devi during her exile period. And now these places of worship cannot be seen there, because during the migration period this land was this land was given to a Christian who didn't allow the practice of their worship there, and the installations of these deities also was destroyed, which are in that land, this land, and the remainings can also be seen now also. And the next temple is Shishimala Sita Devi Lavakusha temple, which is after climbing down the after getting down the hill, you can see this temple, and it is under this management of this temple, the Sita, the Kavu that you have already seen. And this temple was also constructed in the 1960s. And there is a river beside this temple, which is Kannarampuzha, which derived its name from the name Kannunir Puzha, which is the tears of Sita Devi. And the place where this temple is located is called Channabattukulli, and which got its name the payasa that is made for Sita Devi. Actually, this is located in the border of Kerala, Karnataka, near to the Bandipur Tiger Reserve. And the next spot is Devargada Shiva Temple, and it is the Devargada in Kannada means the abode or field of Deva. And this temple was constructed after finding the remainings of the deities of Vishnu. And the 1960s, the installations of this Vishnu and Shiva was done in this temple. And the next temple is the Mandapapula Sita Devi Adiralan temple, and it is believed that it is from this temple, this place where Lava and Kusha, after mastering the archery techniques from sage Valmiki, they exhibited in front of Sita Devi. It is from this place. And also the Adiralan means the shrine of deity who is protecting the Adir, means the border. And there is also a speciality for this. That is also a speciality. And the next is the Valmiki Ashram, which have a lot of specialities. Like in the Uttara Ramayana, we see that Sita Devi during her exile period was given homage by sage Valmiki, and the local natives of this place believe that it is from this place that Sita Devi gave birth to Lava and Kusha, and in a bed made of Darba Pulle, and hence the name Pulpalli came for that place. And the temple, this festival of this place is during the seventh day after the Vishu. And even today this temple is taken care of by the tribal people, and they reconstruct the ashram there by thatching it with the darba grass. And it is also believed that beside to the temple there is a Munipar, and from there Valmiki wrote Ramayana. And the next is the Eriyapalli Sita Devi temple, and it is believed that Sita Devi came to this temple, came to a house beside this temple to and asked to the house owner that she and her children need bananas and milk, and but since there was completely poverty, the house owner told that they don't have any food, and they also don't recognize that it was Sita Devi. And then she asked him to go to the kitchen and see whether there is any food. Then when he went to the kitchen, he could find lot of banana and milk, and then he served that to Sita Devi. But during that day, he also see a dream that Lavakushas come into his dream and says that please construct a cow shed there. a buffalo shed there, and also make some baskets for rice. And then he made all that, and the third day after that, what he could see was his house was filled with lot of buffaloes, and hence the place Erumapalli. Eruma means buffalo, and the place got its name Eriyapalli after that. Uh, and then this is the most important place. This is the last Devi temple and the most important place, Chadatin Kavu, where it is believed that Rama, after coming to invite Sita Devi to Ayodhya, asked Sita Devi to perform a fire test to prove her purity for the sake of the citizens in the kingdom. And Sita Devi, after hearing this, called her mother Earth and disappeared into the earth. And the name Chadatin Kavu got from the after that Sri Rama holds the hair of Sita Devi while she is disappearing into the earth, and Sri Rama could only get the hair, and Jada Yatta Kavu. That Jada got detached from Sita Devi, and hence the name came Chadatin Kavu. And after the last temple to visit is Hanuman temple, and after this the procession concludes in the center of the town with all the thousands of devotees come from different parts of the country, and everybody chant the name of Rama, and the chanting of the Rama overtakes the sound of the drums. And I have personally participated in this 4 times, and you can only hear the name of Rama everywhere in the center of town. And while concluding this, we have seen in many, I think in all the part of, not only in the country, in different parts of the globe, there exist many traditions, many art forms that reflects the Ramayana. And from this, what we could understand is that Ramayana happened not only in the Ayodhya and Lanka, but in the mind of millions of people. And in the Valmiki Ramayana, there is a verse that is self-explanatory of this. Yavat tasyanti ghiraya saritacha mahitale tavat Ramayana kata lokeshu pracharishyati, which means as long as the mountains and even rivers flourish on the surface of the earth, so long the legend of Ramayana will flourish in this world. And I also thank Indic Academy and all of you for giving me a chance to present my first paper in the cultural area, and I really thank from the bottom of my heart.
Bharat Adhyan Kendra also of Banaras Hindu University. Okay, so Akshay Krishna ji, this is your